Welcome everyone, RDT 360. I'm Chris B here along with Rob K. How you doing, Rob?
What's up, guys? I'm great. Welcome to Real Dad Talk 360. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about Bronny. We're gonna talk about LeBron, AAU tournament.
That was good, and that I saw the video, right? So Bronny goes up for his jam. LeBron loses a shoe, and
LeBron was flexing. He was flexing too.
He did. He was proud, right?
He was real proud.
And what did we talk about last episode? We said, recognize your child's efforts, build them up,
praise them,
praise them. And that dunk was not a trophy prize, right?
No,
that was
but
real.
they worked hard, and the problem was a lot of people criticized about that.
They did. It came out today, right?
A lot of people saying, that he's causing too much attention and whatever it may be.
Nah,
but
I just hate it.
I agree with you because everybody at the tournament apparently was in agreement that LeBron adds to the amazing part of these tournaments. He's actually talking to players. He's talking to teams. He was cheering for other teams during other teams' tournaments. And I love that. He's an all-around good person.
And it wasn't limited to just him, like you said. He was happy for the entire team. And, that talks about our responsibility as a father in the sense that, yes, you're proud, but at the same time, you want to set an example, right? And if you set that example of taking pride and recognizing, then guess what? Let's not talk about Bronny as a dad in the future. We're talking about Bronny as a teammate, Bronny as a classmate, right? He's going to recognize his friends' achievements, his siblings' achievements. It creates an overall outlook on, hey, when someone does something good, take the time to recognize it and not hate, just like our video that we saw or the parents trying to complain. And ultimately, nobody really complained, did they?
Outside people complained. People that were at the tournament, at AAU tournament, a lot of people loved it. And there were a couple of interactions LeBron was with some kids that were playing that were so positive. And one of the videos that were taken out of light was LeBron celebrating for the team's victory. Not, he's not celebrating only his son.
Yeah.
He's celebrating the team. Even other teams, if other team had a good win, he's celebrating other teams. So he brings an added value. Like he
gave value to competition.
People should be thanking him for coming to an event like this. And I'll tell you, even at my son's games, it's not like AAU level yet, but I get excited. Sometimes I even get upset with the ref. I'll say, "Hey ref, look at that. Look at that hit he took on the way up." So I understand the excitement.
Step in and then step back.
Exactly.
Right?
You step back, but he's excited. I think LeBron, he's a good dad, great father, and I don't know. I really think he's a good leader in general. I may not be on the Lakers side. I may not be on the Lakers side, but I love what he does.
I can't handle you, Rob. I can't.
So what were you saying?
You just stick to your Knicks.
Carmelo. Did you see that interview with Carmelo?
With Stephen A.
Okay, Carmelo, he's growing now.
No, but let me get back to what hold on. Let me get back to what I'm saying. So, as an example, right? You wanna make sure that you put your, they say actions speak louder than words, right?
Right.
So, when you want to snap for a minute, bite your tongue, right? Think about it. You're gonna make an impact on this child's life, whether it's my 1.5-year-old, my 2.5-year-old, whether it's your 15-year-old, Bronny's kids, 15, 16 years old, right? You're making an impression, and these children look up to you, okay? You can't let your own insecurities, you can't let your own hateration get in the way of what you have, what your responsibilities are as a father. Okay,
right.
So
and then back to Carmelo.
Okay.
Because Carmelo, there's a lot of talk and a lot of talks in the past, but
what were the lessons he learned?
Steve
was saying, sorry to cut you off.
But he's growing.
Let me cut you off.
He's growing.
Stephen A. Smith said,
he's getting better.
Stephen A. Smith, you guys were supposed to be the big three.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. And what did Melo end up saying he learned from that experience?
I'm not going to get into it because I'll tell you one thing. To put yourself out in the light like this is a positive thing, showing people that, hey, this is me. If you like it, love it. If you don't like it,
he did it because he wants to get back in the light. Nobody's taking him on, so he's got to do something.
I'm not gonna disagree with you, but it's something like the league, just like Jeremy Lin. The league has turned their back on him.
Yeah, they said he killed insanity.
Jeremy Lin is an amazing basketball player, but the league, I don't know. This guy is frustrated. You saw the Instagram, you saw the tweets, you saw what's going on, the attention. So these guys need to be appreciated more because they are athletes, and they are just like kids are growing in the league, in our lives, in our lives. These players are growing in the league.
That's what I want to talk about. So the couple things that he said that he learned was how to be more humble.
Right.
And how he said he learned the business of basketball.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
He said he was immature. And I'm not quoting him. This is what I recall. But what happens with parenting as a dad? Your job as a father doesn't start and end when the child's born. You're going to grow with your child. Your child's going to grow into an adult. You're going to grow as a parent. And I think if we ever have that expectation that we think we know it all, I think that's when we've died as a father, because you're going to continuously learn.
You're supposed to learn every day.
Carmelo, as an athlete, pointed out that he's now learned, and he wishes he had the benefit of what he knows now. So
there's a lot of trials, tribulations that he went through that.
There are.
I get it.
And just as he does as an athlete, I'm just trying to correlate
I get it.
Basketball with
get
parenting.
It.
So, if we have to be patient, if we have to appreciate the fact that we're not perfect, we're going to make mistakes, then maybe we can recognize that it's okay to stumble. Just keep going through the routine, stay consistent, and do the best that you can. And that child's going to recognize your efforts, right?
They will recognize efforts. And the one thing that I recognize, even in sports, is when someone
need to
comes.
Change your favorite team?
When someone, no, not yet. I'm still with the Knicks. I'm still with the Knicks.
Okay,
we've seen dark days and darker days, but we're gonna see the light.
Dark decades, McCoy.
It's a process. Even with players in the NBA, with NCAA, even our children, they're gonna grow up. We're growing up every day. Hey, like I say, even on the podcast, I say we're not perfect. I'm learning something new every day.
You had me walking on water last week, but that's.
I saw that one time, but like I was saying, it is one of those things that no one is perfect. We're all learning our lessons every day. Even Melo is seeing what it takes to, he wants to be back in the action, and so is Jeremy.
Do you think it's too late though? You think he's blown his
Nothing's
opportunity?
ever too late. I'm an optimist. I think nothing is ever too late.
I agree.
If you change your attitude, if you put your mind on the right level, I think nothing ever is too late in life. You can always do it.
So you have the media, right?
Yes.
So the media has an opinion about how Melo conducted himself as an athlete, as a team member throughout all these years. And they say, the first thing they said was, actually Melo said, he goes, I'm not looking for a farewell season.
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't getting a farewell season.
I don't think that's right either.
I know, but my point is that if you're gonna make mistakes, when I say mistakes, if you're gonna go through the learning process, don't do it in a way where you've tarnished your reputation to the point where when you get on the Stephen A. Smith show in the morning, you're gonna be valued. Your point is gonna be acknowledged, as opposed to what I said was, which is he's trying to get back in to the scene, back on the...
The fact is that he is on the Stephen A. Smith show doing it.
Because he called him out.
It doesn't
matter. He called him. He said, I want to be on your show.
And
he used to be an ex-Knick.
He's making his
point.
All right, we're not talking about the Knicks. It's not about the Knicks. It's about the person, the personality. What I'm saying is...
Can you turn that cat backwards, please?
Oh, not at all. The Yankees,
all right, go on.
We're still doing it. This personality. And I think everyone grows in life. There's a nonstop growing. There are people in their 70s that are still growing mentally and learning new things or experiencing new things. So as a child level, as being a dad, that's up to us to get them ready at a certain point, till 18 years old, to 21 years old. But at that point, it's up to them, unless the child comes to you and says, hey, Dad, I need your help, in their 30s, in their 40s, whatever it may be, you're going to be there.
And what's going to give them the confidence to come to you?
Because from 0 to 21, you've been there.
Correct.
And
you've been patient.
Exactly.
And they still know that you're a reliable source and you're trustworthy, right?
It's datanomics. We put our time into our investment. The dividends come
later.
A lot later. We're going to see the growth, the fruitful growth a lot later. And we talked about this on podcast 17. Guys, we love you guys. We want to see you guys more every week. We're going to do this every week, right? You're going to see, you guys have to see us every week now. So, Real Dad Talk 360, RDT 360.
We're out. Thank you. Be good.